Hey everybody, Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a reaction video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Let's Bees. So this was done yesterday. It was quite the long live stream. As you can see, it is almost 3.5 hours long. I didn't want to cover it at the time because I was just really tired. I wanted to wait until I had some energy to go over this. Because this live stream is so incredibly long, we're going to do a lot of jumping around. I'm going to try to capture as much as possible, but I wanted to sit in and give my commentary. So if you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. And if you want to leave a comment, I really appreciate that too. So let's get to, shall we?
I put hair flowers and I spray the shit out of it. Zing stinks. Welcome to Very Important Pieces. Reach the piece. I seen you guys, you trolls earlier in Natter's chat. Hi Sandra. No, Misha. Why am I slow moding my friggin' VIB chat? This is ridiculous. What the hell happened to us? Apologize to Didi? I did.
Yeah, you know what? I'm still standing by my thought that this Didi person that just popped onto the scene all of a sudden out of nowhere, she was basically a paid actor by Chantal. I believe this Didi person is a friend of Natter's, and Chantal's over there. In order for her to make money, she's got to keep the drama going. So to do that, you add as many toxic layers as possible. So this Didi person appeared out of nowhere, and just like that, she's gone. But she just popped on long enough to add her toxic layer, and now we'll probably never hear from her again.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I was just like a really shitty person. I was psychotic, like insane. I was so livid, like
Was?
I don't know. I thought you were porking the guy that I was in love with, so I mean, but the sign of growing up and growth is handling things differently than you would normally.
Well, then I guess you haven't grown up then yet, have you?
You know, no, I'm not back with Natter. I am not.
You can't be back with somebody you were never with in the first place.
What are this pretending like Christmas never happened and you're hiding your thing with Natter? Christmas was horrible. I owe everybody a friggin' amazing Christmas next year. If
No, what you owe everybody is having a channel with content that's actually content and not a bunch of verbal garbage that you go on with for hours and hours at a time. That's what you owe everybody. You got a channel with almost 90,000 subscribers. And by the way, Foodie, we see you over there buying subs. It's so incredibly obvious, sis, that your sub count goes up by 100 every day. You're buying those subs, which in my opinion is freaking stupid, because just because you buy subs, that doesn't mean those fake subs are going to give you views or super chats. So you're basically just wasting your money in order to pump up your own ego. But anywho, you know, you're over there just acting ridiculous.
wouldn't it be so cool to go like on an African safari for Christmas next year? Bring my whole family on an African safari. That would be so cool. I've seen a movie about that. Actually, I wouldn't want to get them. I wouldn't want them to get malaria or something. Nation, where are you guys? Where's your friggin' live streams? First Europeans, then Jamaican bees, then African bees. Oh, I got new eyelashes. Should we order something? My life is just ordering.
By the way, everybody, this whole live stream, this is basically the second part of her cycle. The first part was basically for 3 weeks straight stressing everybody out, You know, she had her foot on the gas pedal with the intensity and just making everybody exhausted. And now the month is pretty much done. This is the damage control part of the cycle where she tones everything down and she's much more calm. And this is her way of lulling her audience into a sense of calm and being relaxed for a minute. And because after that, we're going to be right back on the intensity cycle. But you know, she does this. She'll put her foot on the gas pedal with the intensity, get everybody exhausted and stressed out, and then there's the calm before the storm starts up again.
I'm smoking right now. It's very not healthy, I know. So what? If that's how I want my life to be right now, what's wrong with that? It's just not healthy or what? Oh, I weighed myself. I'm 342.
In your dreams, maybe. You're not 342, Foodie. That scale is either broken or you turn the dial all the way back to where it's not reading the correct number. There's no way that you are 342, ma'am. No way. No, not with the way you've been eating.
So I guess I had to poop. Look at my hair. I need to straighten it or something. Really, Chinny? Are you talking to me? You're like, yeah. Oh, you're on a break? Are you guys okay? I need a different lip color. Okay. Well, I have this lip tint.
Who cares?
Let me see if that works. I'm not answering questions about this. No. Okay. No, I don't mind answering questions. Okay. I actually have a guys, he was eating pie.
So she's over there saying that when Natter had Didi over and they did that live stream where you couldn't see them, you just saw the camera pointed on Chantal's face on the big screen TV, and you could hear them in the background, that they weren't going at it. There was nothing sexual going on. It was him eating pie. Really, he was eating pie. Girl, he was eating pie. He just took some pecan pie to his bedroom and started eating with her there. Chantal, how stupid are you? If all they were doing was eating pecan pie, why was the camera turned towards the TV? Because eating a piece of regular pie is not something to be ashamed of. It's not something sinful. What was going on in that live stream with the two of them was not them just eating some food. But go ahead and tell yourself that live. It makes you feel better.
All right. So I had time because at the time that this whole Christmas weekend thing happened, like I don't even feel like I was like totally there. I was just like so confused and livid and emotional and like crazy everything. Okay. So I had time to reflect on everything and basically what the situation was at this time, okay, I'm not talking about any like past fights, any past things I had with Nader. I'm not talking about that like ever. I just this is this situation with Christmas. Yes, when the last time I saw Nader, we had ended things like officially ended things like do you know what I mean? Like just we weren't together.
You were never together.
And I guess when I seen him like happy with another woman and without me, and like I got really mad. I got really, really, really emotional and really crazy. So yeah, yeah, I saw red. I did. I really, really, really was like just like a bull. I swear, I was really, really, really. Um, I don't know what to think. But where I was wrong is acting like the way I did, like in any.
You know, you and Natter should be ashamed of yourselves that if you're a couple or not, okay, you both should be ashamed of yourselves as human beings that you brought all this shit onto YouTube when it should have been kept private. Whether you and him are a couple or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The level of intense crap the two of you have brought to YouTube, stressing everybody out, getting everybody worried and concerned, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The two of you should be apologizing to everybody. Okay? You know what you and Natter have become? You become those people. You know, those freaking people that everybody talks about. Not in a good way. That's what the two of you are. You know, like you are those two people fighting and bickering and playing games with each other. You are those people that everybody else talks about and everybody avoids. Yeah, you're that. You're definitely that.
A situation. Like, it's not okay to act abusively to somebody, no matter what. It's not okay. I mean, Didi probably just unsuspectingly, just like she was a fan of my channel. She was a fan of a friend of Natter's. Um, so, uh,
Yeah, speaking of Miss Didi, I find it extremely sus that she went over there to see Natter, okay? And let's just say for a hot minute that she was a friend of Natter's. And she went over there to spend time with him. Whether or not they were supposed to get intimate or not my business. But let's just say for a hot minute that she came over there and her true intention was just to see Natter. What woman is going to stay with a man with all kinds of trauma going on back and forth between himself and another female? What woman is just going to stay there for days on end and take part in it and witness it and not say, you know what, this is too intense. Maybe I should just go home. You know, when all that crap started, I would have been like calling a taxi, calling a friend and saying, hey, you know what, where I'm at is not good. Come pick me up because there's all this static going on. Can you guys like help me out? She didn't do that. She stood over there for days, watching all this stuff play out. That's why I say I think that she was someone that Natter knew, that Chantal gave money to take part in the drama for the sake of profit. It looks extremely sus to me. This woman was over there. We don't know who she is. We don't know where she came from. Even though she was a friend of Natter's, allegedly, for years, he never talked about her. He never mentioned her once. She just popped out of nowhere, stayed with him for a couple of days. All this drama during the holidays, when we, the YouTubers, we make the most money. She popped up, she added her layer, and then she was gone. Then she's gone. Nobody's heard from her. Where'd she go? All this drama playing out at Natter's house and she's there and she didn't leave? Why? You got to ask why.
she's probably coming down and like, I'm just gonna spend time with a friend and no, you're not, because I fucked it up.
Well, that was kind of your intention because you were over there, Foodie, thinking, if I can't spend time with him like I want to, then I'm going to make sure if anybody else, they spend time with him, they're not going to have a good time. I'm going to keep adding the drama, calling, being disruptive. So every time they spend with him, it's not going to be a good time. And they're not going to want to do it again. That was your intention.
Server Snape K, yeah. Do you like? I'm serving Server Snape today. So I got psychotic. Yeah. And it was probably a buildup of everything emotionally I've been through the past 7 months. A mixture of everything. Like not just him, just everything in my life. Like if I list it, including things you guys don't fucking know anything about.
Okay, so I want to address this super chat. Jennifer Artillo says the Farms has the message of your aunt saying she hasn't spoken to you in a long time. Why are you using your family to lie to your viewers? Also, you can't be dense enough to believe they did nothing. So those of you that are part of my channel, you saw the video that I made saying, leave Chantal's mom alone. I did make a mistake. I thought that the person who contacted Chantal's family, they contacted her mother. It was her aunt. I apologize for the mistake. I thought it was her mom, but still, whoever that person is, just reaching out to Chantal's family in the way they did was still absolutely wrong. And no one should be doing it because Chantal's family is just her family. They have no part in her channel. They cannot control her behavior. Chantal is an adult. She is responsible for her own actions, and anybody reaching out to her family to harass them, especially at a time when Chantal's grandmother just passed away, and I'm sure the family is in a heavy period of mourning. No one should be cow tipping and contacting the family. That's just beyond sick and wrong. But in the message that Chantal's aunt gave this person who was basically blasting her in a message, the aunt said that she hadn't spoken to Chantal in a long time. So Chantal lied to her viewers and said that the aunt and her mother were coming over to clean her house, when in fact that wasn't true. So Chantal uses her family to, I guess, talk about them on her channel to further her lies. And by doing so, by involving them in that way, then people get angry and could contact her family. If she had any couth at all, she wouldn't talk about her family anymore so that they could be left alone in peace.
Yeah. So anyway, it's not an excuse. I have to be an adult and deal with my emotions. I'm not in control of them right now. So Jennifer Artillo, the Farms has the message of your aunt saying she hasn't spoken to you in a long time. Why are you using your family to lie to you? That's not true. What? I just talked to her today. But thanks for the super.
Who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe Chantal that she talked to her today, or are you going to believe the aunt who doesn't lie? I believe her family. I don't believe anything that Chantal says. Anything.
Um,
And if I were Chantal, I would be contacting the family and apologizing for the fact that she brought the family up and somebody, some idiot, some weirdo, some sicko got so angry at her that they reached out to them and blasted them for no reason. I would be apologizing if I were Chantal.
I don't know, because that's not true. So anyway, so you're okay with Didi coming back? No. No, I mean that's not my out of my control now. Like I'm he can do what he wants. Like yeah, she can go back. Fuck. So that's the confession, I guess, that when I really just like thought of everything, because I was like, yeah, you know what? When I had a minute to like actually just stop. Like whenever I'm mad,
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because Stabby you says, looking like Sam Kinison. Oh, oh! I know who Sam Kinison is. I love Sam Kinison. He is incredibly funny. We lost him way too early. He was a great comedian, and just the mention of his name was it's just funny.
I'm like a one-track mind. Like I don't care about anything else. Like when I'm mad like that, when I really, it's usually just like in relationships. Maybe this is another sign. Like I'm so unstable. I need therapy intensively before I'm in a relationship with anybody, because this will just keep happening. You know, like I'm paranoid. Like I'm insecure to the point of thinking like, holy shit, like Tiger. Yay, I'm crying big tonight because I got dumped before Christmas. I'm glad you're on. Alrighty, sent me these, Tiger. I'm glad you're here. I'm so sorry about that. It's so hard. I know how you feel.
So Willow Sound says, what was his reasoning to have her there all weekend mocking you and lying to you? I'm telling you, all of this stuff going on is fake as fuck. All of it. All of it. This is how Chantal makes her money. This is what her channel is. It's a drama, reality TV sort of kind of channel. Toxic, dramatic content, because she knows that's what gets attention. She knows there are lots of people on YouTube, they tune in for stuff like that. And there's nobody on YouTube doing it like Chantal. Nobody is as toxic as she is. Nobody is as lacking in morals as she is. She has no bottom. She's shameless. Anything and everything is subject to using for profit. Anything. DV, SA, drug abuse, drugs, arguments, fights, whatever. It doesn't matter. Pity, sympathy, crying. I mean, she'll use anything to make a buck. Anything at all. Because the more money she makes, the more she can party, the more she can buy drugs, the more she can buy food, the more that she can pay for Natter, the more he'll spend time with her. I mean, her whole life depends on her channel and making money on YouTube. So she's always thinking about, what can I do to bring in more drama? How can I keep this fresh? How can I keep it going? Because if I don't keep it going, then I've got nothing else. I'm basically going to be out on the street. All this stuff is manufactured. All of it. All of it. Every single bit. Yep. Every single bit. Y'all can take that to the bank.
He's not making me say anything. And I know it is damage control because I did a lot of damage in the past few days.
This is not true damage control because all you're doing is putting a Band-Aid on a gaping, gashing wound that's still bleeding. You're just putting a slight Band-Aid on it to soak up a little bit of the blood, but in a week or two, you're going to rip it back off and let the wound bleed again. This is not true damage control because the damage won't completely heal. All you're doing is lulling people into a sense of calm for just a second before you amp it back up again. The relationship that you have with your VIBs, it's an abusive one. Because you'll sit there and dish out the abuse to them, calling them names, blocking them, whatever. And then you come back and apologize to people and then make them feel a little bit of calm, and then you go back to abusing them again. If that's not an abusive relationship, I don't know what is. And all those people over there paying their extra $5 understand that, yes, this is an abusive, toxic relationship you have with Chantal, and it's never going to get better because she knows she can get away with it because you guys let her get away with it.
And I feel like because of things in the past between us, I feel like attacking him over and over and over all the time, and that's not healthy. Like, you can't be around somebody like that. So yes, no, it's fucking anyway. And I was really wrong about the whole Didi thing.
You know, I heard a saying once, and I have to agree, that if you have a relationship with somebody and there's more fighting than screwing going on, there's a problem. If all you do for most of the time that you're with around somebody is you're fighting and you're arguing, and there's very little love or very little intimacy, there is a problem. And all they do is fight. All they do is fight.
I think like I said, when I went over there, like I felt like I just felt like there was like the chemistry was platonic, like it was friendly, but I was a jealous raging bitch.
Yep.
Yep, jealous cunt.
And jealous over something that don't even belong to you. Ain't that crazy? Jealous over someone you're not even in a committed relationship with. Even if you were in a committed relationship, jealousy is bad. Jealousy is always bad. It's destructive. It's super destructive. Jealousy is a mixture of two emotions. It's a mixture of fear of loss, because you're afraid of losing the love or companionship of the person you're with. It's a mixture of fear and insecurity. Those two emotions separately are destructive, but put them together into jealousy, it makes it worse. And all that jealousy does in a relationship is it creates divide, and it creates a gap. And the bigger that gap becomes, the more your partner doesn't want to be around you.
Peachy Keen, welcome to Rampart Futures Ready Set Bees. No, I'm not making videos to apologize. He's also not the right person. Yeah. I don't know, Mama Grace. But I'm in therapy. Why does it matter at this point? I'm in therapy, and why does what matter? Excuse me, Sabrina! I didn't edit anybody's videos.
Yes, you did. We saw the pineapple upside down cake video, Chantal. It was so obvious that you were filming because the camera angles were different, the editing was better. Natter does not know how to do that, but you do.
My lips glued to any friggin' stinky feed. So, he was attacking you all weekend with a woman by his side. But that's because I went live and talked shit about him because I was jealous. Like, in this instance, I'm talking about this. I do need to get a handle on my jealousy. It's really bad, and it was really bad at the beginning when I got with Phoebe too, and with Pete. Like, I threw a chair because he said Grace Kelly was pretty. I told you that.
So she just admitted that her crazy jealousy is a problem. It's been a problem for years. That she was this way with Pete, who she was with for 5 years, and with Bibi, who she was also with for 5 years. So every single relationship that she's had this problem. She's never addressed it. She's never gotten a handle on it, and it continues to be a problem. Between that and her need for attention all the time, I mean, she gets in her own way. She is her own worst enemy for her relationships. Chantal, if you have this extreme crazy jealousy, that's more destructive to a relationship than any other woman could ever be. You know, you're destroying the relationship yourself. It's not some other woman coming around and taking your man away from you. If the love is real, if that man loves you, it won't matter who steps in front of him or what she looks like. He's going to look at you and say, this is all I want. I'm content. I don't want anybody else. I'm happy right here. And whatever temptation might be out there won't be a temptation. A person is only tempted when they're not feeling content with who they're with or what's going on, and there's something missing. And if you're being jealous and crazy and acting crazy, then that the more you do that, the more your partner's going to look at you and say, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is the right person for me. There's a whole lot of negative here. Yeah, you got to find security within yourself to not feel those negative emotions and project them to the point where you're pushing the other person away.
It's very, very unhealthy, very insecure, and it's a personal problem. And I need to work on that before I can really, really be with anybody. Like, in a serious relationship, I can't, you know. Anyway. No, I don't have a room booked for New Year's Eve. I was going to, but not anymore. Hi, Lime Jello. I was mean to you, Chinny. You guys are mean to me. Friggin' buttholes. I'm just joking. I love you guys. What should we order? If I make an apology video, no, this is not an apology. This is when I do something bad or when I do something or I'm in the wrong, I want to own it, you know?
So why aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, Didi was an innocent bystander, so Dina Lee. I mean, he probably didn't even say to her, like, anything about us, like our relationship or anything. So she probably didn't even know anything. Do you know what I mean? I was mean to you, Orange Chicken? Oh my God, Sam. This friggin' fat Beezer.
Let's just say for a moment that that actually happened. That she wasn't a paid actor, which I still believe she was. I'm not saying she's a professional actress, but my opinion, I feel that she was a friend of Natter's and she was brought in. She was paid by you, Chantal, to come in and add a different layer. And so she just took the compensation and then she disappeared. But let's just say for a moment, that's not the case. That she just came over there as a friend, not knowing what she was walking herself into. After being exposed to all that stuff all day, why did she continue to stay? Why continue? Because why wouldn't she be like, dude, what is this? And then after being exposed to all of it, why not go home? Why not go home? It looks sus to me. What woman is going to sit there with all this back and forth between two people online, and they're involving you and you don't want to be involved? Why continue to stay there and be part of that? I mean, she just stuck around for what?
You're a fat, stupid Beezer, and everyone's gonna see you for who you really are. Hold on. Yes. There, nice.
Look at all that mess. Look at all that mess. Just sitting there, boxes everywhere, and her cats have to live in that. I know the cats like boxes. Yes, they do. But that's just, no. No, no. As a cat owner, I'm offended. You got to clean up the mess. You got to clean up the space so they can walk around.
I can't see the boxes. You are a stupid fat Beezer. Yes, you are.
Don't talk to your cats like that, Chantal.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Where's toys? Where's toys? You're around a lot of people. He has a lot of friends. Valerie, look into DBT. It will help you to learn ways of dealing with your emotions before you go from 0 to 100. Yes, Valerie.
Okay, so Huge says, you don't think he stuck his junk in her? She was in his bed for 3 nights. Wake up. The reason why I want to stop it here is that, okay, so Huge is saying she was there for 3 days. What woman is going to stick around for all that nonsense if they aren't paid for 3 days? If you came to see a friend of yours and you just want to hang out, and then there's all this drama going on between himself and this friend of his, why would you stick around for 72 hours? I'd be gone the first day. There must have been a reason she was staying there for that freaking long. That long, because no real normal woman would put up with that for 3 days straight. And they were literally going for 3 days straight.
Valerie, you just nailed it. Even he said that when he's like, there's no in between with you. It's like, if we fight, it's like you want to ruin my life, or I'm really, really, really affectionate. Like, there's no in between, you know? And yeah, it's really, really, really affecting my life. So. Arab men in general are different. I think just like, even when I was with BB, like African men, everybody, culturally, everyone's different. Everyone is different individually too.
So Faye Holmes says, your viewers don't have amnesia. We see you being a bad person and making excuses. You'll never change. Always be a bad person. Yeah, the viewers don't have amnesia. We remember a lot of things. Chantal doesn't care because you guys over there, you VIBs, you're sticking around. You're still there. And she has gone on record many times saying that even if she had like 4 or 5 VIBs, she would still live stream. So she doesn't care if all of you disappear. She really doesn't give a crap. She doesn't care. You're not the bulk of her income. You're just maybe 10%. If all of you left, she wouldn't cry a tear. She really wouldn't, because she's under the impression, okay, so some people leave. I'll get more right behind them. So who gives a crap about if any of them leave? I can still abuse them. I can yell at them. I can block them. More's going to show up. She doesn't care if you guys are affected in any kind of way, because your life is not her life. You know, you're not close to her. You're not in her life. So what does she care how you feel?
But I think too culturally, like it's how you're raised, what your beliefs are, you know, not just that, but you don't have amnesia. Excusing about person makes excuse me, I'll never change, always be a bad person. Why am I a bad person, Faye? I really want to know.
You want a list?
But thanks for the super chat. I'm really not. I wish you could know me.
Okay, I just want to say this. Look what's going on right now. Everybody pay attention. Look at what's going on in the chat right now. All of this drama that Chantal's created. She's still getting super chats. She's still getting people signing up for memberships. Chantal is laughing in her head right now. She's like, ha ha ha. Look, I have exposed people to this tornado of chaos and I'm still making money. What is wrong with you people that you're signing up for memberships for her, seeing all this crap, and you're sending her super chats? I get that get so frustrated with Chantal that you can't get in her face and scream at her in person. So the next thing you can do is to send her a super chat. But as I've said in other videos, it doesn't matter if you send a super chat because you're angry with her or you're happy with her, the money all spends the same. But if you are becoming a member or if you're sending her money, you're giving her support for this behavior. So if you don't like it, don't give the reinforcement, because the reinforcement just keeps it going. So just think about how you spend your money and what you're supporting.
Because I'm not. Can we order I want Mexican candy. You want me to diarrhea all day? We take everybody says it's gospel. Rainy. Not every word. No, I don't. Let's call them. Welcome, very important. Beaches, Race, Bees. I did just based on the investigation I did.
Oh,
you know.
Oh, now you're a detective?
Myself. And I'm good at cheating investigations. I used to be a cheater.
Well, you know what, Foodie? You're a detective, right? You got money. You need to go buy yourself a few clues. Instead of buying subs for your channel, buy yourself a few clues because you're missing quite a bit. I'm not a detective, and I can see things clearly. Didn't have to buy a single thing for that. And what was this you just said? That you're a cheater? You're a cheater. Yeah, you are. You cheated on a couple of really good guys, and you lost them because you were a cheater. So if anybody cheats on you, you know what I call that? Karma.
And I'm not saying that with pride. I don't know. I don't know what to say. So I'm saying in this one isolated instance, that's it. Not yet, Elon. I'll do it tomorrow. Victim or villain or both? Probably both. I think we're all both at some point. I don't know. So thinking, hey Chantal, can you read Vegas Doll super chat? Oh my god, Vegas Doll! I'm so sorry. Did I miss your super chat? What the fuck? Where's Rainy? Faye? Faye, you could have joined and told me why I'm an asshole. You don't think he stuck the infected junk in her? She was in his bed. Actually, she didn't sleep in his bed.
How do you know that? You weren't there.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, the first night she didn't even sleep there. Apparently. Isn't that funny? You'll never change. Why am I missing all these super chat? Am I on live chat? What the hell? Vegas Doll, thank you. I didn't see it.
See, look at all these super chats coming in. Look at all these people signing up for memberships. And this is why Chantal doesn't care how she treats people. She's making money with this abuse.
Can we order Mexican? No, Candace. I don't want Mexican food. You know what I want? Okay, here we go. Wait. No. Who did I miss? Sofa King. Okay. Sarah Kate. You should apologize to Pete. He had to witness this firsthand in his own home. Ah, of course I did. Stinky Winky, Lockman's Pizza, Macas, or Twisty Misty Bees, please. Most of us just want a chill night. Stinky Winky. Yes, Stinky Winky. Peachy Keen, I call all my animal species because of you. Well, mostly my dog and two, three of the cats. My kids always ask what it means to explain it. There's no way to explain beezing. People always.
Okay, Walla for now says, I feel like you need to unblock people. Apologies for @Patsy, your abused VIBers, and most importantly, the LGBTQ community. Yeah, she should apologize to all those people and more.
Ask me, like, don't bug me when ask me what beezing is. Thank you, Peachy Keen. Ready to read these? Posey, please slow the chat. I'm dyslexic. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I can try. Hold on. I put it to 20 seconds. I don't know. Do you think that's good enough? So now I have a ring light and a stand for my phone, so I can just like, you know. Wait. Did I do it right? Hold on. So after all the drama, you are not going to address any questions. Rachel, I do that because I'm not supposed to come on here and do the drama in the first place. Like, I'm not supposed to.
When has that ever stopped you?
Come on here after I say I'm not going to you guys and constantly just dump all this shit on you. Oh, I don't know. At the time, I feel like I'm just like venting, but you don't have to tell us anything. This is my chill time. Yeah. So, no more Beezer. If you're truly not going to be together, then what will you do when he does find another girlfriend? So he wants to find true love. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping I keep my brain occupied. Like yeah, that was I don't know.
With the way that Chantal acts around Natter, she's basically isolating him. And she's making it impossible for him to be around other people. It doesn't matter if it's a male friend or a female friend. She is such an aggressive, unbalanced person that no one is allowed to be around Natter but her, and she likes it that way. She's isolating him, or trying to. Because if he tries to spend time around any other person for any length of time, she's going to throw a fit to the point where whoever is hanging out with him, they won't want to be around him. They might hang around him once. That person gets a taste of everything going on between he and Chantal, and they're like, dude, I'm out. I can't handle this. You know, she effectively wants to drive away every single person that hangs around Natter so that he's forced to spend time with no one but her.
The sideburns, look, see, they're clean though. Look, whoever told me to shave them is. No, we're not a couple. So maybe we need to chill. Like a couch. Well, maybe. Okay. I need to order food. I know. Okay. I ordered chili.
She also ordered a quesadilla.
Candy. I never understand your comments.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I'm going to skip past it, but in this live stream, somebody actually sent a super chat for $100 or $150 for her to eat a cat treat, and she did.
Okay, I'm just gonna You know what? Make plans for New Year's? What should I do? My widow's peak is struggling. No. This is my going in my purse. Like I was upstairs with it, and I want to make sure I don't ever lose. Like these are going to stay in my purse. So when I get ready, I'm going to bring my purse up. So because if I get stuck, like especially since I depend on the hair fibers more now, or if you get stuck with your lashes and you don't have always keep magnetic liner in your purse. So this is our.
How much y'all want to bet that the reason why she's putting the hair fibers in her purse is that she doesn't forget the hair fibers when she goes over to Natter's and she spends the night the next time?
Airshine magnetic liner. It was super cheap for like 5 pairs.
Oh, who cares? Goodbye.
Fairy pink fairy 1, 2, 3. No willow sounds. I don't remember saying that. Did I say that willow sound? Oh my god. Just anything just to hurt him. That's what I was doing. If his food was gross, I honestly think what I miss the most, I love the food. Like I honestly, like I said, I've only cooked 2 meals in 7 months. So, and I've had a lot of, and look, I'm home. I gained weight. I'm back in the 340s because I don't eat.
Oh, please. You're not 340. Chantal, I'm calling it now, and I'll put $100 bet on it. Girl, you're in like the neighborhood of 450 pounds, probably closer to 5. And I'll stand by that bet. If you got on a true scale and you weighed yourself, and if you're under 450 pounds, I would give you $100. But just by looking at you, I can tell you're in the neighborhood of 450, 500. You've gained a lot of weight, girl. Stop with the 340 crap.
Healthy homemade food. Like, look, it's just like, actually, that should be an eye opener to me. Like, I need to start cooking because number one, I've been ordering out. Like, if you know, if I wasn't at his house, I'd be ordering out or whatever. And Pete's too, he's like in his 180s or something.
You know, that's something I've been noticing for a while. Anybody's been watching Chantal for the longest, I'm sure you guys remember how she used to order food out all the time. She would literally do takeout 3 times a day. She had a very expensive takeout bill. I mean, I'm sure Uber Eats and Postmates and all that, they had her number on speed dial. But notice she hasn't done that in a while. She has not done that in a while. So you have to wonder where her money's going. Well, I'll tell you where it's going. Her money is going for the drugs, the constant drugs, buying food for Natter, paying for his rent, because she is paying for all that stuff. And she buys so much of the green and possibly white or doing math homework. You know, she's got to get the money from somewhere. So since she has to spend money on that stuff, then what she's doing is that she's buying the cheapest fast food possible. You know, like she'll go through a drive-through and she makes sure to get her Starbucks once a day. But since she's spending more money on drugs and Natter and buying food for his videos, I mean, she's just shifting her paying for one thing in one area to another thing.
As your financial advisor, I advise you not to rent a hotel room. A one-night stay in Montreal on a holiday will pay 2 months rent.
Well, they're not lying. I mean, New Year's night, hotels, restaurants, places like that, they will jack up the prices just because it's New Year's. They're not lying. You get a hotel room on New Year's night and you haven't pre-booked weeks ahead of time, they will jack up the price just because it's New Year's.
A Montreal weekend holiday is around, it depends. Like, it depends. I try to go for hotel rooms that are like nice, but not like really expensive, like not super 5-star posh kind of hotel, but still you get something ritzy about it. Like the one in Toronto, the view is like $1 million view. It's amazing. And then you have a soaker tub and everything. It was a nice room. It was small, but nice hotel, very good security. And it was only like maybe 200, two something for a night, I think. 300 maybe. Oh, somewhere between like 250, 300 kind of thing, like a night. You know what I mean? Not like 500, like the freaking Fairmont here in Ottawa, Chateau Laurier or whatever it's called. Not Chateau Laurier, Queen Elizabeth or whatever. You guys, if you super chat me, I'll eat a cat treat.
She's being vague about the names because she knows that Kiwi Farms is watching her and they're going to pinpoint all those places that she's naming right now. Just trying to throw the farmers off the track, man. Just throwing a whole bunch of names out there so they can't pinpoint where she's going to stay. Because the last time she stayed in a hotel room, the farmers, man, they were on it. You know, like she took pictures in the room and all the farmers had to do was look at the paint and look at the carpet to know where she was staying. The farmers are scary, man.
But not just any amount. Liz Caldwell. Hi, Liz Caldwell. Did you just join this? No, you didn't. The Fairmont is no a hotel staycation. No. About 500, 400 a night. Like it's crazy. But it's reportedly. Oh yeah, Pink Fairy. I know. It's been a while, huh? Yeah. No, Elon, I'm good. I just ordered chili and I ordered a quesadilla, so I'm home. Oh, I didn't get puts in. There's a bit of makeup under your eye. Oh, Hannah, yeah, thanks. Eating things I shouldn't be. I need another line.
What? Oh, never mind.
Get through the day. Did I already say day? How much difference it makes. There you go. The light like smooths your face and pops your eyes.
Oh, stop. Stop. Chantal, you're saying, oh, the lighting, it just makes me look better. Girl, you're using so many filters right now. Take them all off and see how you look.
So watch with the light off. See? Makes. I don't want to keep them on the back burner or anything like that. Like I just don't feel it. I try. That's why like after things ended with BB, I was like a whole.
Wait a minute. What? So this person, Kamikaze, is saying, here's an idea. Start slow as friends. Is she talking about her and Natter? Because they've been talking for months as friends. And it hasn't gone anywhere because he's not interested in her like that.
Whole year before I went back in the dating scene. Start slow as friends. Two guys probably married. Monica. You never know. You never know. Look at these mini bobby pins. That's really like you're saying making for the piano, but no, I don't, Sam. Make a doo-doo. Why is that your profile picture? So, I mean, I was just like going through like a phase, you know. But I can't repair friendships right now. Like I can't repair relationships. Like I can't.
Why not?
Mentally, like when I say I can't mentally handle it, I can't mentally handle it. Like the only thing I can.
That makes no sense. I can't repair relationships right now. I can't repair friendships right now because I can't mentally handle it. What she's really saying, you guys, is she's not interested in repairing anything because to repair something, you have to admit that you were in the wrong, that you did wrong. There has to be accountability and self-awareness. You have to be able to say, you know what, I messed up and I did this, 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 and this, and this to you, and I was in the wrong for it, and I apologize. She would have to have some self-accountability and self-awareness. She would have to feel true regret and true remorse, and she doesn't feel it. and she knows it. You know, she would have to stand in front of somebody, swallow her ego and her pride, and admit that she was wrong. And Chantal's never going to do that.
Mentally handle doing right now is rolling, eating, pooping, showering here and there.
Showering here and there? Ew.
I have like I do actually really want to start slow and even just slow and just start getting my place back in order. Rebuilding like stuff. But I mean, I don't know.
I want to start doing this. I want to start doing that. Chantal, we've been hearing this from you for months. You talk about what you're going to do, but you never freaking do it. You don't have a plan in place. You don't have a structure. You're not making a blueprint about what you need to do and start doing things. Talk about, I'm going to get my place in order. You did this live stream for over 3.5 hours, girl. You could have gotten so much done in that 3.5 hours. You could have just taken your camera and talked to people while you were doing the dishes or doing the laundry or just walking around your place, picking things up. You could have done all of that. You could have done all your housework in the time that it took you to do this live stream. Just sitting on your couch, eating another fast food meal that you don't need, that's not getting it done, son.
I don't know. Basically, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. What I'm doing.
Figure it out.
So, she'll be a beautiful, generous woman. Thank you. Please brush your teeth. I did. Are my teeth ugly? They're yellow today? They're yellow, yeah. Mother of pearl. When I went vegan for 2 hours and you were eating real orange chicken and you were claiming it was vegan, like they don't even make their shopping carts at that place are this big for a reason. It's like a health food store. Denise Shepard, we need an old-fashioned wig on Act Crazy skit from you. I miss those. I know I need a new wig. I need a mullet wig. Anyway. And I'm here piling in all the fucking Gardein frozen junk food, vegan junk food I can because I'm a food addict. And the guy's just like scanning my stuff like, oh my god, lady. Gardein meatballs, Gardein fried chicken patties, whatever.
Here's another idiot giving $50 for her to eat the cat treats.
And then actually a lot of it went to waste. Another day in this life. For God's sake, please your VIBs and eat the damn cat treat. Oh no, $50? That's pretty big donation. I should do it, right? Like, do I have to swallow and everything? Okay. I'm pretty hungry. What is in this? Am I going to die? Chicken byproduct meal. Corn.
You know, right now there's a song running through my head, and it was put out a while ago by Meatloaf. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. Change it for Chantal to I'll do anything for super chats, but I won't do that. She'll eat cat treats for super chats.
Corn. Animal fat. Preserved with tocopherols, brewer's rice, wheat flour, dried meat byproducts. What are byproducts? Isn't that the stuff that cause people to have birth defects? I'm not.
Girl, all the garbage you stuff down your throat, and you're worried about a cat treat.
Eating. Oh, there's biotin. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this for $50. Friggin' hell. Why haven't you joined me yet? Silver King, yeah, really. Relationship for that super chat. Thank you so much. Flutter Tucker wants me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Give me 150 and I'm eating the whole bag with milk and spoon. Okay, I will swallow it for that price. Here we go.
Oh, God. Come on, Chantal. You swallow lies on a daily basis. That cat treat is nothing.
Holy fuck, that's even worse than it fucking sounds. Okay, here's wallet. Food's here. Dilla? Get yourself a dang quesadilla.
Okay, I'm not watching her eat. I hate watching her eat. We're just going to skip past all that.
You're so beautiful, Sam. What is your story? Yes, you're beautiful. FFG.
What?
My picture. It's fucked up. Why am I hated? Because I suck someone off that you don't like? I really don't understand. I don't get it. It's so weird. Like, should I bring that to the police? What? I don't claim this energy. Yeah, how do I dispel spells? Somebody. It's Didi.
Wait a minute. What is it about? Hold on a minute. Sorry. Wait.
So fucking. I read your message first. I'm like, oh, what? Who's threatening me now? I had somebody send me 4 videos. This is creepy shit. Apparently from Kiwi Farm, somebody did a fucking voodoo spell on me.
What?
It was some weirdo had bones, like looked like prop bones. My picture, it was a picture of me going like this. Red something creeping down my face, like they were burning my picture.
Wow.
It's fucked up. Why am I hated? Because I suck someone off that you don't like? I really don't understand.
Okay. For those who do not know, I am someone that years ago I was part of a coven. I am Wiccan, but I do respect all belief systems. I am of the belief that anybody can believe in anything they want as long as they don't hurt someone with what they believe in. You know, what's good for you is what's good for you. How you believe in spirituality is up to you. But I am Wiccan, and I don't approve of anybody doing spells or rituals to hurt other people. I feel it's appropriate to do spells and rituals to protect yourself if you feel like you're being harmed. But somebody doing voodoo, allegedly on Chantal, yeah, even with voodoo, and I've done some studying up on that too. You know, you got to be careful what energy you send out into the world and what the intention is, because especially if you're working with bad energy, it will come back on you. So whoever did that voodoo spell, I don't know, you know, like what their point of view is, but I don't approve of doing a voodoo spell on Chantal.
I don't get it.
I mean, anybody doing a voodoo spell, anybody who's part of voodoo or Santeria, which I've done some studying on that too. I mean, you know, then that person, whoever that person doing the voodoo spell, they should already know that they don't have to go out of their way to do a spell or a ritual on Chantal. She's doing far more damage to herself and her life and than anybody else could do, whether it's by spell or otherwise. She's hurting herself at the speed of light. No one needs to add to that by doing a spell or ritual on her.
It's so weird. Like, should I bring that to the police? What? I don't claim this energy. Yeah, how do I dispel spells? Somebody.
Chantal, you don't have the knowledge and you don't have the energy to do anything. Doing spell work requires being in a calm headspace and having calm intention. So don't try to do witch stuff if you're not a witch, okay? Don't do it.
It's Didi. No, it's Didi. You know what? I should do a video of it. Yeah! Just ignore it. It's so weird.
Chantal talking about doing rituals and spells and dispelling spells and playing with a Ouija board. Girl, this is stuff that's over your head and it would backfire on you. So again, don't do it. As someone that I am part of Wicca, studied Wicca, Don't involve yourself in things you have no knowledge of. And you got all that bad energy inside of you. All you're going to do is further hurt yourself.
Lemon Z, do I love my cats more than you? Unfortunately. But not much else. Star Wars Episode 5 was... I don't know! Ruthie Blackhat, can you do 100 jumping yet? No.
I can. She can't.
I don't even think I can jump. You got your lighter up? Do the chest pump. Is it this one? What powers that be? No, I can't, Amber, because I don't know them all. I don't know. What you're saying there? I won't be addressing this. Octavia works.
You know, I don't know anything about Octavia. I guess that's like a nutrition diet sort of plan. Somebody suggesting that to Chantal. The irony is her buddy, Amberlyn Reed, she bought a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff from Octavia. We're talking into the hundreds of dollars. And within like a day or two, she was done with it. Same thing with Jenny Craig. Amberlyn Reed went to Jenny Craig. And if you have an eating disorder, if you have an ED, no diet plan is going to work because it's not about your calorie intake. You know, you got a problem with food, that requires something else. Jenny Craig will even say that, look, if you got an ED, it's over our head. Don't use us to treat that because that's not what we're here for. We're here to help you with portion control and controlling your calories. But having an ED goes way, 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 way over that. An ED, it's something in your mind. It has to do with trauma issues, which leads to an obsession with food. I mean, this is all mental, psychological stuff. And no diet plan, no, nutrition plan is going to address that. So Octavia, for that reason, for Chantal would never work.
Bed bugs? No. Not yet.
Not yet?
Dating profile. Dating profile bio.
What do you mean not yet? Are you saying that Natter has bed bugs?
I would. I'm just being honest. You asked me. I need your light. Oh. And I need your light.
So Amber Nicole is asking, why do you refuse to sleep in your bed? Did you poop on it and not clean it up? Theory. I think something happened to Chantal's mattress. I don't know what happened. It could be because the litter boxes were clean and the cats messed on the bed because they had nowhere else to go. Or maybe because we've known that Chantal, she does get explosive diarrhea because of her diet. Maybe she messed the bed, but there has to be a reason why she really does not want to sleep on her own bed.
And baby, you know. But I made up my mind.
Oh my God, shut up.
On his live stream, something like 1 minute it's the TV. Now it's not the TV, it's going to be the remote. So just leave me alone. Like that kind of rant. And I was like, no, I never. When I called him that in the night, it wasn't for the remote. It was because I missed him. Actually, I missed him secretly. But what I really did was disguise that with. I really wanted to know if Didi was still there, basically.
You were being nosy.
So, yeah. Don't ask her about why she doesn't know. Whatever, Beezers, give me a break. Hold on. I gotta fart. Too much about me. This is unhealthy. I was mad and impulsive, and I just like. I can't believe I blurted that out, actually. I can't. I should private that live stream, eh? I don't know if I did. You're supposed to limit greasy, fatty, fried food when you don't have a gallbladder.
Yep, that's true. And she doesn't at all.
Eat with H. You haven't heard of the club so much since the 80s? That's all interesting. My New Year's Eve, I don't know yet. Fee or fly. I really don't. I don't know. Like, there's a few options. What I'm in the mood for is because of like just how I've been depressed and not feeling well.
Don't talk to us about depression.
Is honestly just beezing, like, and just look at his belly move. Nothing to do with mobility. It's like completely. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like we say things every day that we don't even really know what they mean.
Pretty much.
Prank call matter. Yeah, I should.
How can you prank to call somebody when they got your number?
Be like, do the tree lady? Yeah, no, sorry. I'm coming to eat your falafels, baby. Hi, this is Pizza calling. You didn't pay your last bill. That would be so stupid. Hi, this is Maytag, a repairman.
He would know your voice in a heartbeat.
I want to prank somebody. Like, when do we ever show up for work? One time. Never!
Hell yeah. You have any idea how many sick days I took when I
Oh, my Jello sent you. Gee. Thank you for the super chat. Here's a $2,100 a month part.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it off here. There's still like an hour left, but I think we've seen enough. I mean, I'm sure there's nothing important for the last part of this live. I always try to keep my React videos to about an hour or just slightly over. I don't want to go too terribly long. So I'm going to cut it off here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this React. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you'd like. And I hope everyone has a very wonderful, safe day. Please take care of yourselves and take care. Bye-bye.